Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to 36 Weeks Pregnant with baby number 3. 36 weeks. Wow. There has been a lot going on this week. It's just one thing after another happening. It's just been kind of crazy. Today is actually Tuesday. I am 36 weeks and 2 days pregnant. But I'm not going to go into these last 2 days. I'll just stop at the Monday turning 30, or Sunday turning 36 weeks. But there's just been a lot going on. The air conditioner started not working in this room upstairs that I'm in right now. That was last Tuesday. And Wednesday, it started to cool a little bit Tuesday evening, and then Wednesday it did it again, and then Thursday we had our AC guy come out, and he said that we need a new compressor in the unit outside. Now we have a large air conditioning unit for the whole downstairs, and then there's a separate one for this room up here that's a smaller unit. And so if it was like the main one that we're living in, it would have been like fixed ASAP. But since no one is actually up in this room right now, it wasn't just like we have to get this done, although I wanted it to be done. So we had to order the compressor, and then it was supposed to be done yesterday, Monday, but then somehow something happened to the compressor that was supposed to be ours, and so they had to overnight another one. So that didn't get fixed until today. And so now we finally have air conditioner up here. We're in Florida. It's hot outside. So you couldn't even be upstairs in this room and breathe. Like, it's just that hot. So we just kept the door shut and didn't even really come up here. So thank goodness that's fixed. Another thing, on Wednesday night, the garage door decided to go a little crazy, and so that broke. That got way off track, and all kinds of stuff was happening. So Thursday we also had a garage repair company come out and fix that, and that took a little bit longer than anticipated. It was kind of a mess, but we have that working again. So yeah, it's just like one thing after another. So yes, the whole air conditioner thing up here in this room really threw my plans out the window pretty much, because a lot of the things that I have been needing to get done right now are my sewing projects and starting to get things ready for him upstairs in this room. And I couldn't be up here, and it's way too much for me to take downstairs to even get started on any of that stuff, and I don't have anywhere to do it downstairs besides the kitchen table, and then I just have to clean it right back up for the kids' lunch or dinner time. So that would have been more pain than what it was even worth. So now that the AC is fixed again, I can hopefully knock out all of these projects that I need to get done. We did go, me, my mom, and Kaylin went shopping on Saturday, and we finished up all of her school clothes, so that's like a huge relief to go ahead and have that done. So that's one thing checked off the list before school starts and Colton gets here. So we have all that done, which is exciting. And also, in the big news is that we bought Easton a big boy bed, like officially a big boy bed. He was in the toddler bed, which that was his big boy bed at the time. But we got him a full-size bed. So he's so excited about that. So we got that set up, and he's been sleeping great in that. So he's like a legit big boy right now. It's just so crazy to see him so little in his big full-size bed. So yeah, that's exciting. And I also got, before the air conditioner went out, I had started to try to get these projects underway, the sewing projects, all the crafting, all the projects that I needed to get done. And what I did get done before the AC went out are their big brother and sister shirts, and I'll show you those real quick since they're just right there. This is what I ended up going with, and I don't know, those of you that might have been watching me for a while know that I do embroidery and sewing and all that kind of stuff. So I made these. Here's Kaylin's big sister, And then it has the fabric circle applique with her monogram in it. And then here is Easton's big brother with his monogram initials with the same fabric. And the day that the air conditioner stopped working, I was planning on doing Colton's, his little onesie for the little brother, but that never happened, and I haven't been able to get back up in my space to do it. So I still need to do his, and his will be the same thing in the same colors as Easton's. It'll just say little brother and have his initials in it. So I need to do that still. But I think that's it as far as kind of like what's going on. I am going to do a baby buys haul, I guess, video. It's kind of just everything that I have bought or has been given to us, which mainly just a few things from my mom. I didn't have a shower or anything this time around. I mean, I had some stuff I still need to get, but I'll just wait until we're to that point to get it, like a high chair and stuff. But I'm looking over here because I have it all piled up to do a video. But it's everything that I just kind of needed for this baby. So I'll do a haul on that. Might just do it today while I've got the camera out. Because I really need to get it all washed and put away. But anyways, look for the haul video on everything for baby number 3. But for symptoms for this week, symptoms have kind of changed a little bit. I am nearing the end of the pregnancy, and I'm starting to feel more of the early signs of labor and just the late 3rd trimester stuff. So starting out with loose stools and diarrhea. Exciting, not really, but I have been experiencing that a lot more. And I remember from my prior pregnancies that that would start happening closer to labor. So that's happening, especially when I went into labor. That's like when contractions first started a little bit, like that really kicked in to high gear. But been having that. I've been having a lot more Braxton Hicks contractions. And then that brings me to Sunday, 2 days ago, when I turned 36 weeks. I hear a kid coming up here. Hi. No, why are you bringing toys up here? Sunday, I remember waking up in the early morning hours because, I mean, sleeping's still not great. I'm waking up to go pee. I'm to the point where when I have to pee, I have a Braxton Hicks contraction, or if I have full bladder, or if I've just peed or something like that, it'll kind of stimulate it. But I remember after waking up a couple times, I just couldn't get comfortable and sleep very well, but just because my belly was tightening up so much. But I didn't really think anything of it. And then when I woke up that morning, I was just tired and didn't really feel like getting out of bed. But I was laying in bed, not getting up yet, and I was just feeling a lot of the Braxton Hicks contractions. So I get up, and it's a Sunday, so my husband's home. We're just slowly getting breakfast cooked and eating breakfast and unloading the dishwasher and doing all that kind of stuff. And I was having a lot of contractions. And so it got to the point where I was just kind of like, these are coming really close together, and they've been happening since earlier this morning. And so I started timing them on the contraction app on my phone. And they were coming like every 3 to 5 minutes apart pretty consistently. And they were still coming, and I ended up just eating breakfast and then just going and resting, just sitting on the couch, just laid back. And they were still coming, and I texted my doula, and she was like, well, you know, just try to take it easy today, drink lots of water, which I was already doing. She recommended taking a warm bath, like an Epsom salt bath, just taking it easy. So I ended up taking a bath for a while, and it did make them feel better. Like, they were getting uncomfortable, like just very uncomfortable tightening, and even started to get to the point where they were kind of wrapping around into my lower back. So that's when I was kind of like, don't normally get like the backache with just normal Braxton Hicks contractions. So they kind of slowed down to around 6 minutes apart, maybe, when I was in the tub taking a bath, and then I went to the couch, ended up falling asleep. It was Easton's nap time, so we were all just kind of resting, and so I don't know what they're doing. I fell asleep for maybe 30 minutes, and then I had to get up because we had a get together to go to, just adults only. So I had to get ready, take the kids to my parents' house, and then go to this little get together. And when I was getting ready, they started to pick back up. They were coming like every 3 to 5 minutes again. And they were still coming and still coming. And they were uncomfortable. I mean, they were uncomfortable. I mean, they didn't like really strengthen in intensity, but they were definitely uncomfortable. And the backache whole thing too was kind of like, what's going on? But after I ate, and I ate a big dinner at this little get together, they started to slow back down. They were every maybe 6 minutes, and then kind of spreading out to 9 minutes apart, just kind of around there. And then I was still having them at nighttime, went to bed, and I woke up the next morning, had a few, and then like nothing since then. So that was Monday morning. I had a few yesterday. And then throughout the day yesterday and today, I've just had a few just normal, which has been the normal lately, but nothing which was like all day regular like on Sunday. So what we think might have caused that, and what my doula really thinks was causing that, is that Colton was dropping. Like, he was just getting even lower. So, and when you see my belly, it's going to look lower. I mean, I took a picture on Friday night because it looked lower to me. And then on Sunday, when all this was happening, I took another picture, just like a picture of my belly profile, like in the mirror. And it looks even lower than it did on Friday. So he's definitely dropped some, and my doula thinks that it's just from him dropping and causing uterine irritability and uterine strain, which was causing all of the Braxton Hicks warm-up contractions. So yeah, I'm going to mention it to them at my appointment on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. I have my midwife appointment, and we'll do the Group B strep test then. But I'm going to mention it to them, of course, but I haven't really had anything since, so we'll see. So that was the big thing for my 36th week, was all the contractions that I had that one day, just all day close together. So moving on with symptoms, I've had lots of pressure and pain really low in my belly, starting maybe Thursday, Friday, and then even more on Sunday when I was having all these contractions. And even when he was moving down there, it was so painful, so painful. Now it is still painful, but not as much as it was that day. I've had a stuffy nose still, peeing all the time. I am waddling a lot more. I've had my fingers and feet, my hands and feet have been a little bit puffy, not too terrible. Like, I can still fit my rings on, although they start getting a little tight. I can still wear my rings a little bit. And another thing that I've noticed is that I've started to leak colostrum. And I mean, that's happened like a little bit here and there, but it's like legit now. So everything's just gearing up, and it's crazy. I think that's it. So I think that's all as far as symptoms go. I don't know how long this video is going to be going into everything going on. But it's just been an eventful week all around. I am starting to get his nursery together, finish up projects. I'm going to start uploading videos for the process of getting his nursery ready, the baby buys. We did a school clothes haul for Kaylin, and then I might do her school supplies if I have time. So yeah, just a lot going on here nearing the end. So we'll just go ahead and do the belly shot real quick. All right, so here we are with shirt on. And I have Easton back up here. And shirt up. Oh, Kaylin's up here too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Don't mess with anything, okay?
We're just looking at the crib.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. And you can tell how much lower. Hey, you have to be quiet if you're up here, okay?
Yeah.
You like it? Good. I'm so glad. You can tell how much
Can I show?
lower.
Can I show?
Yeah, that's your shirt.
The other?
The belly is.
My cookies.
Wait.
My cookies. So.
I haven't made Colton's shirt
No.
yet. No, not yet. Haven't had the chance.
Mhm.
Anyways, weight was actually down 1 from last week. So that brings us back to a total of 28 for the pregnancy. And belly measured 41 inches. So that's definitely bigger than last week. But I'm just measuring like around the biggest part of the belly. So, yeah. That is 36-week belly. All right, guys, so that's it for 36 weeks. And just in case you're new to following or don't remember, here's Kaylin. I had both of them in my 38th week, like beginning to mid 38 week, I went into labor. So they were 10 and 11 days early. So
Yeah.
he might be around the same or even earlier, or who knows, he might throw us for a loop and be late.
Yeah.
So who knows, but we'll see you guys for our update next week. Bye.
Bye.